What's going on, everyone? So just want to go ahead and quickly touch up on how this video is going to play out. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys through Monday and Tuesday's training of this first week of Raw Nationals prep. We are exactly 8 weeks out at the start of this week. It's currently the 25th or Sunday, so the end of the first week, and I can't tell you how excited I am to take you all through this prep. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, so cleaned it up a little bit, got what I wanted for today. Really good start to Raw Nationals prep. So 484 for an RPE 7 or so. So I'm hoping to build on this every week thereafter, even if it's just 5 kilos or 10 pounds. And I should be right in line to where I picked up maybe like February. And then...
Alrighty, so you guys just saw this past week's top single in the squat. Like I said in the video, that was the goal for the day, and we were able to reach it, but also stay within the recommended RPE range. So very pleased about that. So then for my first back off set, I dropped it, but not as much as I probably should have, so I was a little aggressive with this, and this set definitely fatigued me. So I was scheduled a 3x6 after that single, and this would be the top set for that first back off trio, or sets of 3 sets of 6. So I kept dropping the weight according to the RPE, which was around the 7, RPE 7. And so then after squat, I was scheduled some bench press, 4 sets of 7, and I started these relatively light, so I ended up increasing the weight to accommodate for the RPE, which was RPE 7 to 8, and I felt pretty good considering all the squat work that I did prior. The pauses on this particular day aren't very long. They're more or less soft touches, soft pauses, just enough to help me or basically reinforce maintaining tension.
What's up, everyone? So it's actually Tuesday, the next day after the squat and bench press training that you guys saw not too long ago, and it is around 3:30 or so, and today's a deadlift session, or I'm scheduled a deadlift session for today. But crazy thing, so I was about to leave for the gym, but I got lucky. Got a big old package right there. So I actually ordered one of the IPF spec flat benches from Rep Fitness a week ago, so it got here on time. Perfect timing, actually, because if it had gotten here later, I would have to go back to take it to the gym and then build it there. So now I only have to go once, and I don't have to go back again tonight, which I was planning on doing already, just because tomorrow is another bench press session and I have a heavy single. So I just wanted to share with you all. No, I just wanted to share that with you all. There we go. And like I said, we're getting ready for the gym. Just got some Gatorade right now, so I'll see you guys there.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to some warm-up drills that I have implemented over the course of the last few weeks that I have felt to be very helpful. And the first and probably the most important is this scapula scapula pull-ups. So I'm really focusing on releasing my entire upper back and scapula and basically lending itself into upward rotation with the hold, as you can see, and then relaxing again. This has really helped my upper back, my rhomboids, just that whole thoracic region not only be more mobile, but also more effective when it comes to my positioning, whether it's with the bench press or with the squat. And so I've also been implementing these banded joint movements. I think they're popularly known as banded joint mobilization techniques. So over the last few months, I've been dealing with some what I basically concluded would be anterior pelvic tilt issues that were really causing me hip pain, and these drills that you're seeing right now have really helped with reducing that hip pain and helping with that mobility. It may look a little extreme, but they definitely get the job done in minimal time. So I'll get into knee flexion, hip flexion, all that stuff. Really try to contract the glutes in this position and open up the hips, release and relax the psoas muscles, which is the frontal portion of the hips. And those have been very helpful, like I said, with reducing a lot of hip pain and discomfort. And so after that, I'll work on a few other things, and then I'll move over to the barbell. As you can see, I like to start off with some stiff leg deadlifts, some rows, just to really start basically teaching my body, or telling my body, hey, it's time to pick up a barbell, it's time to move fast, time to be, time to get tight, time to be efficient, etc. And then you'll see that I'll progress through with some conventional stiff legs, sumo stiff legs now, and then I'll start working into whatever is suggested for the day. In this particular case, we're looking at pause deadlifts. And one thing I will mention that I feel that has been very helpful with my warm-ups is stiff leg deadlifts, especially for the sumos. Those have really been helping me out with getting a little bit of more hamstring mobility, and also with pulling the slack. And so that's something I would probably recommend to everyone. And as you can see, this is actually my second set. I started with 220, or just 4 reds, which is 485, moved super fast, and then I went up to 495, which you just saw, and then I stayed at 230, which is 505, 506 for the last 2 sets. I had 4 sets of triples in total, and then I went over to the hip thruster, which is something that I've been implementing over the course of the last year or so, that has really helped with evening out some imbalances related to my glutes. And so it's really just more or less as a precautionary to, again, reduce the imbalance, but also to strengthen the extension portion of the deadlift. And of course, gotta throw in some rows, really focusing on stretching my entire scapula into protraction, and then engaging with retraction throughout every single rep. Not so heavy, and that's okay, because again, the goal is to focus on the function of the scapula, which is protraction and retraction. So I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you would like to see more. I can't thank you all so much for the support, and I will see you all in the next one.